Hi, guys. It's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. So, what happens when a pro se meets AI for his court case? Well, it makes its way to the Court of Appeals. We're going to hear a judge talk about that today with the pro se guy, and he's one of my favorite judges ever. He is such a good judge. Um, you can only see him here on my channel. You're not going to see him on other channels, but you should because he's so good. But this is what happens when Pro Se meets AI.
R5117, People versus Al Hamim.
Kate Knowles for Sam Romano on behalf of the people.
Aleem Al Hamim, Pro Se.
Mr. Al Hamim indicated to me that he did receive his discovery last week, but that it is voluminous and he would like to request some more time.
Is that accurate, sir? Yes, it is. We're still waiting on a ruling on them. Yeah, I was going to do that right. I was getting ready to do that right now.
This judge likes to think a lot, so there are pauses. He's just thinking about everything. Give him a sec.
All right. And I will put more detail into a written motion, but the motion to suppress is going to be denied. The validity of the intrusion based on this warrantless search is analyzed under an objective standard of reasonableness and totality of circumstances known to the officer at the time. I think it's clear that a landlord may not give permission to search the premises of a tenant. But in this case, the facts were clear that the owner of the house invited the officers in. That's on video. He opened the door. He said, "Go downstairs." The officers were looking for a different person. At no point was there ever any indication to the officers in any way that there was anyone else even in the house. There was no indication that Mr. Al Hamim resided there. There was no separate numbers outside. There was no markings on the door. There was no... As the officer walked down these stairs, it looked like just a basement full of stuff. As the officer went down there, he thought he saw the person or may have seen the person he was looking for. He walked into a room, which again really had no indication whatsoever that it was a residence. There's an inflatable chair in it, and it's other than that, chock full of other, of stuff. The officer walks in, makes contact with Mr. Al Hamim very quickly, makes reference to seeing a rifle, then very quickly, then he's asking Mr. Al Hamim his name, his date of birth, and then immediately sees a clip or something, asks about a gun, and Mr. Al Hamim has the weapon on his, in his waistband. In this case, the officer was not aware that, as I said, other parts of that premises were rented out to other individuals. The primary homeowner did not.
How many people just walk around in their own homes with their gun in their waistband?
Indicate that there was anyone else down there, and even directed the officers to search the entirety of the house and the basement. The homeowner did not place any limits on the search of the home and did not indicate that Mr. Al Hamim was renting the space. So when the officer went downstairs, he was in a place he was allowed to be. And he acted reasonable under the totality of the circumstances. So the motion to suppress is denied, but I'll enter written order.
Here we
just
go.
To complete that record. There was an Al Hamim case that went to the Court of Appeals where we're talking about pro se people using AI. Was that you?
Unfortunately, it was your.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
I have yet to read that ruling.
I read it, so. All right. All right, so we were set for pretrial conference today. Mr. Al-Amin, who is pro se, apparently has just gotten his discovery.
His little smirk there tells you all you need to know about that ruling. That he lost his appeal. Buddy, you lost your appeal.
You're moving to continue the trial set for February 4th?
Yes, sir.
You understand the waiver of speedy trial with that motion?
Yes, sir.
You want to reset the trial today, or do you want to toll and come back in about a month, make sure you've got everything, you can access everything, and then set at that time? Or
Let's do that, Your Honor.
all right with the prosecution?
That's fine.
All right, then we will set a status for March 3rd. We'll vacate the February 4th trial date.
Was there another tentative trial date beside the 4th? If I'm not mistaken, I wasn't clear what the other date was, because there's possibility of you sending it to another courtroom. Guess that's moot now, so.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I think he was referring to the
I
Monday
understand.
start.
Yeah, I understand. All right, so we're vacating the trial set in February. We'll set the matter for March 3rd for dispo trial setting. Does that work? You want 8:30 or 1:30?
1:30.
So that means at least May. This pro se trial won't happen till at least May because his calendar is just filled.
All right, March 3rd at 1:30. Speedy trial tolls until March 3rd. We'll get things set.
On Monday, his docket was 100 cases.
On March 3rd, if at any point you decide you want someone to help you with the trial, if you haven't already applied for the public defender, you can do so, or have private counsel. Otherwise, we'll see you on the 3rd and we'll get things rolling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, I can't help you in trial.
This is Vincent Williams, numbers.
What do you mean AI can't help him in trial, Judge? Has anybody even tried it? I mean, this judge loves trials. He's good at his job and he enjoys his job. And part of that job is trials, and he enjoys trials. He enjoys the law. He's not a big fan of plea deals, but that has nothing to do with him. He's a judge, so he doesn't get involved in plea deals and negotiations. But he's very fair, and he did over 100 cases on Monday. Let's just say 100, because I don't know exactly how many. And he talks to each person. It's not like, and he thinks. He has long gaps because he thinks about everything. He doesn't shoot from the hip. He's just such a good judge. You can't bring BS in front of this judge. I'm going to show you more from him. I'm going to put out more videos from him because he calls BS out right away. He'll let you say it. He'll let you hang yourself with your own rope, but he's going to call you out for it too. Thank you so much for coming out today. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you all again real soon. Bye, guys.
Got these lights that close digital dreams through the screen. Her blue eyes gleam. Wicked humor, sharp as a knife. Her stream sparks electric light. Late night when the world sleeps, she's the friend that always keeps. Giggles roll like thunder loud. She stands out in any crowd. Kathy's love cuts through the just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Kathy's life.